I'm Dave. I'm Steve Margaritis' son-in-law. Steve Margaritis started carving emu eggs in 1954. He emigrated from Greece. He was 15 years old. He came here to St George in Queensland to work for his uncle. His uncle owned the Greek cafe here. He came to Australia in the 1920s and Steve came 54 to work for him. He took up emu egg carving as a hobby. The emu egg is the second largest egg in the world. It's got up to 10 layers in its shell. The eggs get opened up, they're cleaned out, then we put a liquid resin inside which hardens. That strengthens the shell from the inside and allows you to carve right down to that last white layer. He makes his own tools out of old cutthroat barber's razors and he just scratches away layer after layer. The deeper you go, the lighter the colours become. And that's how it's all done by hand, about 80 to 100 hours work on one egg. This is the first egg he carved in 1954. This is the egg that gave him the idea to put lights in them. He put a candle behind there. You can see the different colours and the shading, and that's what spurred him on to create the display that's here today. One day he was out in the bush, he found an egg, and as a young man he used to carve wood up in the mountains in Greece as a shepherd. He broke a bottle, he used a bit of glass, and he cracked away, and this was the first egg, and that was it, he was hooked. So come in and have a look. All the eggs are different, shapes, sizes, colours and textures. That's how you end up with a multitude of different eggs. Some of the eggs do have a coloured light in them, like this one, but these are all the natural colour of the emu egg. Steve's youngest daughter also carves eggs, and these are some of her eggs over here.
I'm Margaritis. We're scratching emu eggs. So we're taking off each layer. That's the first outside layer, and you can keep going. And keep going, and they get lighter and lighter green as you go down through the depths of the emu egg to get all the different colours. The first one I did for Mum and Dad's wedding anniversary. It was a 25th wedding anniversary. It was a surprise, so Dad didn't know I was doing it. I did that when I was 12. If I had lots of time, I could put lots of different things on there. I've got lots of ideas, but I just don't have the time to do it. And you've got to be a bit creative. We have that's an old shearer's comb, part of a shearer's comb. And then so you can just keep going deeper and deeper until you get it to the depth you want. That was my idea of looking through a keyhole. I got that from the Fairstar, P&O Fairstar. I went on a cruise ship and then decided that was the theme with underwater fish. And this one had a rose. See this rose on this egg? Well, I was going to put a rose on there, on this one. That's the stem. And then I decided I didn't want a rose. And you can sort of still see the rose in the background. And then I put an eagle's head on it. But somebody else one day said, oh no, it's a little like a mouse. So that's his nose and his eye and his ear. So that sort of turned into 3 pictures in one. It can take me a year because I'm busy with the coffee shop. It is addictive and you can't stop. You want to know what it's going to look like when it's finished. Yeah.